Welcome to the Gene series, where we delve into the fascinating world of genetic disorders and diseases. I am your host, Dr. Miriam Ajikobi Nuruddin Shiaba, CEO and Managing Director of Home Gene Limited. With extensive training from McGill University, Canada, I bring my expertise as your go-to human geneticist and genetic counselor here in Nigeria. Join me as we explore the intricacies of our genetic makeup, the challenges posed by genetic disorders, and the latest advancement in genetic counseling. Get ready for an enlightening journey through the genes that make us who we are. Today, we will delve into what genetic disorders are, their various types, and the underlying causes. This is the introductory part of the Gene series, with many more episodes to follow. Don't miss out on any episode. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get notifications for the upcoming episode. Subscription is free and it takes only a second to click on the subscription button. Genetic disorders. Genetic disorders are conditions caused by abnormalities in an individual's DNA. These abnormalities can range from small mutations in a single gene to the addition or subtraction of entire chromosome. There are different types of genetic disorders. Types of genetic disorders, we have the single gene, that is also called monogenic disorders. These are caused by mutations in a single gene. They follow Mendelian inheritance patterns. Examples are cystic fibrosis, congenital deafness, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, familial hypercholesterolemia, hemochromatosis, also known as iron overload, neurofibromatosis type 1, sickle cell disease, Tay Sachs disease. Then we have chromosomal disorders. This results from abnormalities in chromosome number or structure. Examples are Down syndrome, also known as trisomy 21, Fragile X syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, triple X syndrome, Turner syndrome, trisomy 13, trisomy 18, and we also have complex, also known as multifactorial inheritance disorders. These are caused by combination of small variations in genes, often coupled with environmental factors. Examples are late onset Alzheimer's disease, arthritis, autism in most cases, cancer in most cases, coronary artery disease, diabetes, migraines, headache, spina bifida, isolated congenital heart defects. Then we have mitochondrial disorders caused by mutations in the non-chromosomal DNA of mitochondria inherited from the mother. Examples: Leber's hereditary optic neuropathy, also a mitochondrial myopathy. Causes of genetic disorders: mutations. Mutation is changes in the DNA sequence of a gene. They can be point mutations, which is change in a single nucleotide, insertions or deletions, that's addition or removal of small DNA fragments. We have the frame shift mutation, insertion or deletion that alter the reading frame of a gene. Chromosomal abnormalities, changes in the structure or number of entire chromosome. We have aneuploidy, presence of an abnormal number of chromosomes. Example is Down syndrome. We have translocation, segments of chromosomes that are rearranged or exchanged. Then we have environmental factors. Factors such as radiation, chemicals, and viruses can cause mutations that lead to genetic disorders. Diagnosis of genetic disorders. We have prenatal testing. Prenatal testing. Prenatal testing is testing during pregnancy to detect genetic abnormalities in the fetus. We have the amniocentesis, sampling of amniotic fluid. Chorionic villus sampling, also known as CVS, sampling of placental tissues. Non-invasive prenatal testing, NIPT, that's analyzing fetal DNA in the mother's blood. Newborn screening, testing newborns for certain genetic, metabolic, and other congenital disorders. Carrier testing, identifying individuals who carry one copy of a gene mutation that, when present in two copies, causes a genetic disorder. Diagnostic testing, confirming a suspected genetic disorder in symptomatic individuals. Genetic testing, DNA analysis to identify mutations. Biochemical testing, assessing enzyme activities or other biochemical markers. Predictive and pre-symptomatic testing, identifying mutations in individuals at risk of developing a disorder before symptoms appear. Symptoms of genetic disorders. Symptoms vary widely depending on the specific disorder, but can include physical manifestation, that's distinct facial features, growth abnormalities, limb anomalies, neurological symptoms, intellectual disability, developmental delays and seizures, metabolic symptoms, poor growth, vomiting, lethargy, unusual odor. Hematological symptoms, anemia, abnormal bleeding, immune deficiency. Management of genetic disorders, medical management. We have symptomatic treatment and management of complications. Medications, enzyme replacement therapies, gene therapies, specific drugs. Surgical interventions, correcting physical abnormalities. Nutritional and metabolic management, special diets and supplements for metabolic disorders. Therapeutic interventions, physical, occupational, and speech therapies to address developmental delays and physical disabilities. Genetic counseling, that's providing information and support to families at risk for or affected by genetic disorders. We now have role of genetic counselors, helping understand the condition, testing options, implications for family planning and psychosocial support. Regular monitoring and follow-up. We have continuous assessment to manage and mitigate complications. Supportive care, psychological support, special education services, and support groups to enhance the quality of life for individuals and families affected by the genetic disorders. Understanding and managing genetic disorders involves a multidisciplinary approach, integrating medical, therapeutic, and supportive care tailored to the specific needs of each individual. Thank you for tuning into the Gene series. We hope you found today's presentation both enjoyable and informative. If you have any questions or inquiries, please reach out to us at info@homegene.com or via WhatsApp at 0810 751 9982. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful episodes. Watch out for the beginning of the episodes. This is the Gene series. Bye for now.